The scary movie where you started getting bruises all over your body during the filming?
That was The Conjuring. That movie's awesome.
Okay.
That's
I'm a
great
big
movie.
Conjuring fan. Yeah.
That movie is so fucked up. That movie messed me up for my whole life.
How do you explain that all of a sudden during the filming of the movie, mysterious bruises show up on you?
All right. Okay. Let's jump into this story, because this story, it's so weird. And this is truly like the root of why I'm so scared of that movie. So, in the story, when the mom gets possessed, she gets all these bruises on her. And so during the filming of those particular scenes, I started having a lot of bruises show up on my body in bizarre places, like on my stomach, on my chest. Like, what? And so the makeup ladies thought I was stealing their fake bruises and like playing a joke on them. And I was like, why would I do that? I'm not doing that. That's crazy. They didn't believe me. They tried to take my real bruises off with like rubbing alcohol and oil. And I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I went to the doctor. I got a couple blood tests because they told me it looked like it could potentially be early signs of leukemia. I was so freaked out. I mean, by the way, I'm 12. Like, what doctor says that to a 12-year-old? What kind of bedside manner is that? So I get these blood tests. All of a sudden, I'm told that I have this blood thinning condition called ITP, where basically most of my red platelets drained from my body mysteriously. I'd never had a blood problem in the past. I've never had a blood problem since then. No one in my family has that. So I was at risk of needing a blood transfusion, and they were like scared to even let me work. And because if I like touched something, I could get a bruise there. It was weird. And so I had to go to the hospital every day, twice a day, before and after work, to get my blood taken to check my platelets and to try and rebuild my platelets on my own by taking a lot of iron. And they were just creeping up for the duration of the shoot. Shooting finishes, I go home and I still have to keep up with this bullshit. And then when I came home, my platelets were completely fine. Like, I was back up to the normal numbers, and I've never since had a trace of that disorder.
So no wonder you're freaked out by ghosts.
Are you kidding me? Like, I was just like, you know what? This is it for me. Like, I've had a good run. I'm 12 years old. I'm just going to, get killed by a ghost now. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
That is such a weird story, and no one has an explanation for it.
I feel so freaked out by it. It's like so scary. The other day, I looked up a photo of the witch from the movie, because that's the real name of the woman. And I felt so scared typing her name into my web browser. I was like, she's watching me. She's going to kill me.
By the way, who is that person behind you?
Oh my God. My heart just like jumped in my
I was just trying to scare you.
Yeah, and it worked. It really worked.